We'd like to welcome you to beautiful Mexicali, Mexico for the 2021 Centrobasket as the host nation, Mexico gets set to take on Jamaica in the final game of match day 1. We've had 3 games already today. This is the 4th. Coming up here with Mexico and Jamaica getting set to tip momentarily. In our first game, we saw Costa Rica defeating Aruba 93-41. Puerto Rico defeating Panama 85-70. And the Dominican Republic running away from El Salvador 114-58. And this is a battle of 2 teams that hope to stand on the podium when this tournament is all said and done. Jamaica will be wearing the road green and yellow. Mexico will be wearing the home whites. There you see the 5 led by McDonald. That will start for Team Jamaica, as they get fist pumps all around and we get close to tip-off here. Well, the last time these 2 teams played in a Centrobasket U17 championship, Mexico ran away with it. They defeated Jamaica 100-38. That was back in 2019. Let's see if Jamaica could come away with a different result tonight. Off we go. Mexico in home white going from left to right on your screen. Jamaica in the road green going from right to left. The final game on match day 1. Carlin Gay on hand. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Both these teams with aspirations of standing on the podium when this thing is all said and done. The top 3 teams, gold, silver, and bronze medal winners, will be going on to the 2022 U18 Americas Championship, which will be played in June of 2022. There is no host location yet, but that will be announced here in the near future. Foul there on the drive as Clark was looking to probe inside. It's the first team. And they say out of bounds will go to Mexico. Marcus McDonald completing the turnover there for Jamaica. Cardova in the corner for 3. Well, Cardova fed in the corner to Galindo, and he knocked down the triple to start the scoring for Mexico. 3-0 early on. Another foul drawn as Banda picking up the foul there. So 2 quick team fouls for Mexico. Could have been a third one there. No call, and play on. Fast break opportunity for Mexico. The layup does not fall, but we'll have 2 shots for Mexico. Valdez Banda will go to the line for Team Mexico, the host nation. And you'll look to try to extend this lead for the home team. You can see some in the background have brought their noisemakers, trying to encourage the home squad. Good to see some fans be able to come out and support the U17 Mexican national team. Valdez Banda knocks down the first free throw. Quick 5-0 lead for Mexico. As I said off the top, the first time, or the last time rather, these two teams played back in 2019, it was a 100-38 victory for Mexico, as they cruised and went all the way to the finals, winning gold the first time they won gold in this U17 Centrobasket championship. That was in 2019. That was in Puerto Rico. They beat the host nation, Puerto Rico, in the finals 65-60. Punched their ticket to the U18 Americas championship. They're going to try to do the same thing this year, or this time around, and be ready for the 2022 version of the Americas, U18 Americas. They have to take care of business first with what's in front of them, as Da Costa misses both free throws after getting fouled. So still 5-0 to score for Mexico. 3 on the way. That's too strong. Ball tapped up and an offensive rebound for Mexico. Jamaica in a little bit of a zone. They got away with one there. It was a great back screen to free up. It looked like Cordova. Daza will go to the line. He's fouled. Williams picks up the foul. And Daza misses the first free throw. Tough competition in this group with Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Jamaica. El Salvador as well, as the layup is there by Daza. He missed the 2 free throws, but the offensive tap rebound by Valdez Banda kept it alive, and Daza found his way inside for an easy layup. Jamaica yet to score. Another missed shot there. That time was Travers. And another layup on the other end. Dominguez with his first 2 of the night. 9-0 run to start for the home team. This is Travers directing traffic. Had a dribble off of his leg. And one ref on the baseline had called a blocking foul. .705 to play here in the first quarter. Mexico up 9-0 to start. Great feed inside and another easy layup miss, but Jamaica looking a little bit nervous to start this game. Getting away with some luck on their side with some missed bunnies by Mexico. Williams couldn't handle the pass, and it squirks out of his hands, and here comes Mexico the other way. The floater is there, no good. And a rebound pulled down. Johnson tried to go up and crush it home, looked a little frustrated with the way things were going and wanted to make a statement with that move. He was fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and try to break the ice here for Team Jamaica. Cordova picked up the foul there. See if Johnson could break the ice here for Jamaica. Can't on the first free throw. Tyrese Williams checks out of the game for Jamaica. That will make way for Mills to check in, number 22 in green, as Johnson knocks down the other free throw to make it a 9-1 scoreline. Wild play there, and I believe they're going to call a foul there. They did. Wow. It was on the pass. So we'll stay here with 17 on the clock. Bucket and the foul. Great backdoor cut. Camacho coming alive off the bench and onto the score sheet, and he'll go to the line for one more. Here's the replay. Everyone caught ball watching, and Camacho with the great cut. Can't complete the three-point play, but another offensive rebound for Mexico. Skip pass by Camacho. 3 on the way. That's way off. And Johnson will push the other way. Lost control of it. Some sloppy play here now to start the game. Both teams obviously feeling some nerves. It's a big stage for these two nations. A lot on the line. You want to get off on the right foot. Collect some wins in a short period of time. Another turnover there for Jamaica. Almost feels like Coach Poyser might want to call a timeout to calm his team down a little bit. They do seem a little nervous here. Down 11-1 as we approach the midway mark of the first quarter. Bandes shovel pass inside. The jump hook is good. Daza with the finish inside. 13-1, Mexico in front. That leads to a timeout for Team Jamaica. 5:33 remaining in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. Jamaica needs to talk. Get U17 championships. It is Mexico in front 13-1 over Jamaica with 5:31 remaining in the first quarter. That was coming out of a timeout. Jamaica wanted to stop the momentum for Mexico. Let's see what they run coming out of that timeout. Here's Johnson, pulls up, he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Nice assertive set that time for Team Jamaica. They knew where they wanted to go with the basketball. They found their man, and Johnson making the correct play and knocks down the first free throw. Two for two from the line. Anytime you get blown out, and I know Johnson wasn't on that U17 team 2 years ago that got blown out by Mexico 100-38 in Puerto Rico. You do want to represent your country well and hopefully get a win back for your nation. Make it a lot closer than what that game was. We know that Jamaica is going to show a lot of fight this entire game. There are some nerves, clearly, when this tournament began for many teams. Not just Jamaica, but playing the host nation does come with a separate set of pressure. Playing your first game, you're playing with a little bit of crowd noise. Tough situation to be in. Let's see how Jamaica responds. There's a jump ball call that will possession arrows in favor of Mexico, so we'll go the other way. Camacho for three. No good. Rebound vacuumed in. And that's an offensive foul as Travers was flying the other way and went crashing into the defender and picks up the foul. Ten-point lead for Mexico. Camacho thought about the three and said, hesitated and got in the lane. Last touch, they say, by Jamaica. 11 on the shot clock. Camacho doesn't hesitate this time. Launches the three. No good. Ball pinballs around. Another offensive board for Mexico. And a foul is called underneath. That will send Campo Castro to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw not there. One area Jamaica could clean up immediately is the backboard. They have given up 6 offensive rebounds already in the game. Something they're going to have to clean up here as we go along. 4:05 to play in the first period. McDonald rejects the screen. Clahere misses the first, and he looked to follow, but it bounced off his knee and goes out of bounds. Good ball movement by Mexico there, leading to a three-pointer. Knocked down by Martinez. Clahar's short jump shot missed, and then it was compounded by a foul call as Daza did a great job of rebounding and boxing out there. Penalty. So Daza will go to the line for 2 free throws here. First one, no good. Mexico's doing a good job of getting to the free throw line in this game. They just haven't been able to convert. Now 3 of 8 from the foul line. Make that 4 of 9 after that last free throw made by Daza. Some subs coming in for Mexico. Score is 18-3. McDonald looking to create some room here. McDonald driving in. Scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Mexico clears. Klahar with the poke away. Shot clock will be at 14 when Mexico inbounds here. Probably one too many passes that time. Jamaica comes away with the steal. As McDonald now looking for help. Baseline drive, the feed inside, and Acosta could not convert. That's a strong move. Martinez Brennan with the finish. 20-3 the score now for Mexico. And a response there by Johnson. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. An offensive foul is going to be called there in the moving pick. It looked to be Villarreal with the foul that time for Mexico. Both teams now in the penalty. Jordan James checks into the game for the first time for Jamaica. He's number 34 in green. Here's Johnson. Johnson will tee up a three. Can't get it to go. That ball last touched by Mexico will stay here. Shot clock will reset to 14 as the possession didn't change. Villarreal was the last one to touch it. No time coming off the clock there. Is good hands from Mexico. Williams missed the shot inside. They're going to count that. And the foul. Send Johnson to the line for one more. Johnson's been a bright spot for Jamaica. He's all 7 points for his team. 7 points, 3 rebounds. He's looking for point number 8 on this foul shot. And he has it. Well, Jamaica didn't start the game the way they wanted to, but they have a chance to close out this quarter with some momentum. Try to get this lead under 10. 3 on the way, indeed. Macho knocking down the triple. A little bit of pressure shown by Mexico. Was beaten easily by Jamaica. Johnson with the wild layup. Couldn't get it to go, but it was last touched by Mexico, so we'll stay here with 14 on the shot clock. Under a minute to play in the first period. First game for these two teams. Good cut off the inbound. And finally, someone other than Johnson getting on the score sheet. That time, Tyrese Williams with the layup. 13-point lead for Mexico. A foul is called. That will send Guerrero Galindo to the line. Mexico has gotten to the line in this game a fair bit. Just haven't been able to convert at a high level, shooting under 50% from the foul line. Now 4 of 10 from the free throw line is Mexico. But they've been able to gather up the offensive rebounds when they have been there. Jamaica has to do a better job of boxing out. 6 offensive rebounds for Mexico so far and counting. 14-point lead. Johnson to the rim, counted and a foul. Another strong move for this young man. He is all but 2 points for his team. And he's played almost every second of this game so far, the only one to do so for Jamaica. Johnson has 11 points and counting. Good defensive stop there. Johnson ahead of everybody, and he'll throw it down. Well, a huge momentum play here. Opportunity for Jamaica to close out strong and keep the lead where it is. Another turnover. Johnson, can they get it off in time? No, they can't. But great effort by Jamaica to close this quarter and reduce the lead to under double digits. We go into the quarter break. After 1, Mexico 24, Jamaica 15. Here at the 2021 Centrobasket U17 Championship. There you see some of the shooting percentages for both teams. 3-ball favorable for Mexico right now. And rebounding starting to pick up now after a big advantage for Mexico. Jamaica battling back. The assist in favor of Mexico. There you see your top scorers. It's been all Johnson. 13 of the 15 points for Jamaica. He's keeping his team alive. Here are some of the highlights from the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. 24-15, Mexico in front. In front over Jamaica, 24-15. Jamaica in the road green, Mexico in the home white. Carlin Gay on the call. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Was a great quarter for London Johnson. 13 big points, leading the way for Jamaica, keeping his team involved. They closed the quarter strongly. And it looks like the nerves that they had as a team coming into the first quarter are now starting to go away, and they're starting to play a little bit better basketball-wise. Camacho for three. He knocks it down, falls to the floor looking for a foul. None coming, but he'll take the three. Good trap there by Mexico. Foul on the pass as Williams got bumped. Jamaica will inbound with 14 on the shot clock here. They turn it right over. As Camacho coming with the steal. Johnson almost stole it and ended up on a breakaway, but it leads to open three for Mexico. And Jamaica will vacuum that in. And they turned it over. See the arms thrown in the air there by Jordan James. A little bit frustrated with that possession. So here's Mexico with 14 on the clock here. They're half of the court. Good move, baseline, and a throwdown by Ocampo Castro. Johnson trying to answer quickly the other way. Can't get it to go. Good defense that time by Mexico. Just going straight up, not fouling. Using their size to make it a tough layup opportunity for Johnson there. Nice cut and nice pass. The ball movement for Mexico now starting to show as they extend the lead to 15. Dominguez on the last layup. Castro found him after throwing it down on the previous possession. Johnson now needs help. He seems like he's trying to do it all for Jamaica. He turned it over once again. A foul away from the basket is going to be called on Marcus McDonough. Fresh bodies now in for Jamaica. McDonald will guard the inbound. We pull up jump shot there, no good. And a gorgeous layup there by Travers, showing the pace that he possesses. Get out in the open floor there, folks. Three on the way, one and done. Rebound cleared. Jamaica a little bit too quick to the party. And they pay the price with Camacho knocking down another triple. Got to get to him when he's on the perimeter. 33-17, your score. Air ball flinged up that time by Travers. Inside, and a layup there for Ocampo Castro. Dangerous time right now for Jamaica. Can't get frustrated. There's plenty of basketball ahead of them. There's a foul, as Ocampo Castro was a little bit too aggressive on the defense that time. Jamaica needing to stick to their game plan, not letting this game get away. They seem to be losing a little bit of composure here in the second quarter. James turned it over. Jamaica got it right back. 3-on-2 opportunity for Jamaica, and they turn it right back over. McDonald could not handle the pass. Jamaica's getting the opportunities. They just got to take advantage of them when they do get them. I do believe a lot of that has to do with the nerves that are on the floor playing on this stage on the road against the host nation. Travers, a little wild there. He was lucky that Mexico touched it last, so we'll stay here with 15 on the shot clock. McDonald. He'll step back and launch. Way strong. Cordova. So key for three, no good. And James gave it away. Count the bucket and the foul. Cordova staying alive defensively, putting pressure on the ball, able to steal it, lay it up and in with some contact, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. That leads to a timeout for Jamaica. As we take a look at the replay there, Cordova, the scream, the finish, he'll have a chance to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play after the Jamaica timeout. Score 37-17 with 5:35 to play here in the second quarter. Back we are here, Mexicali, Mexico, as the host nation, Mexico, towed the line with Cordova getting set to take a free throw after the and-one play. Before the timeout, he converts to make it 38-17 in favor of Mexico with 5:33 remaining in the first half. Final game on game day number 1 here, the Centrobasket U17 Championship. Shot clock winding down, so Travers had to take that three. It was well short. It will be Mexico basketball. Again, the good ball pressure there by Mexico, forcing a tough possession for Jamaica. Not what you wanted coming out of a timeout if you're Coach Poyser. London Johnson checks back into the game for Jamaica. Very short rest for him. He's played already 12 minutes of a possible 15. So key for three. It's his first three of the night. Travers. Dane Klahar will go to the line for 2 shots here. His first one in and out. Second one is true. Another 3 on the way from Mexico. No good. That ball, they say last touched by Jamaica. From my vantage points, looked like Mexico touched it last. Doesn't matter. The referees have the final say. And that leads to a timeout. Score is 41-18 with 4:19 to play in the second quarter. Mexico in front. Out of the timeout will be Mexico basketball, 14 on the shot clock. They lead 41-18 with 4:19 to play here in the second quarter. Great inbound pass, great inbound play as everyone was caught ball watching. And Dominguez gets an easy layup. Johnson, Euro stepping his way to the bucket. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Some of our earlier games, we saw Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic coming away with victories. Match day 2 will start the day off with a battle between the 2 teams that won in their first games in Group A. Puerto Rico and Costa Rica will tip things off at 11:30 a.m. local time in Mexicali, Mexico. Panama and Aruba will look to get their first victories. They play at 2:30 local time in Mexicali. And Jamaica will take on El Salvador in their second game tomorrow. And we'll close match day 2, game day 2 out with a battle between Mexico and the Dominican Republic, which should be a thriller. But in the meantime, we have plenty of basketball ahead of us right now as Mexico trying to secure their first win after grabbing their first gold medal. The U17 Centrobasket Championship in Puerto Rico in 2019. They want to prove that that wasn't a fluke. 19 on the shot clock on this possession for Mexico to play with. Great backdoor cut. The pass was there. And the layup is finished inside by Valdez Bando. Johnson was trapped by Cardova. Jump ball is called. Will stay here. Possession arrow in favor of Jamaica. Check that. They switch it. Possession arrow was, in fact, in favor of Mexico, so we'll go the other way. Johnson came in with the steal there, and a foul is called in the backcourt. Starting to get a little chippy now as see a lot of frustration from Team Jamaica being down big. Guerrero Galindo picked up that foul. And that will put Mexico in the penalty. So great news for Jamaica. They can try to take advantage at the foul line, chip away at this lead with the clock stopped, being in the penalty with 3:04 remaining in the second quarter. As Johnson knocked down the first free throw, he'll hit the second as well. He's having a terrific game so far. Just needs a little bit of help from someone on his team to try and get back into this game. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for London Johnson. Travers will head to the bench. Marcus McDonald will check back into the game for Jamaica. He's applying some pressure on the ball right now. Another three on the way, cashed in. And Mexico really starting to hit the threes as Soki with another triple. They say McDonald stepped out of bounds on that last drive, and he turns it over. Three was in and out. Offensive rebound and put back in for Lopez. 52-21. Mexico pouring it on here. Johnson, great move inside and a tough layup. London Johnson, 18 points and counting. What a finish by Valdez. Going up and crushing the orange that time. 6 points for him. McDonald kisses it off the glass. And he finally gets something to go. His first 2 of the night. He has the talent. Definitely score in bunches. Defense there by Williams to prevent that layup attempt. McDonald trying to make it 2 in a row, but got stripped. Lopez. Nice feed. And the layup is there by Dominguez. McDonald step back and knocks it down. That was a 3. So he has back-to-back buckets now for Jamaica. The layup and then the triple. High-low pass not there as we're under a minute to play here in the half. Jamaica did a good job of closing out the first quarter with some momentum. Let's see if they could do the same here in the second. Go into the locker room break. Something positive to talk about. Johnson pulls up at the foul line. Can't get it to go. Rebound vacuumed in there. 2-for-1 opportunity for Mexico. Let's see if they take it. Johnson almost came away with a steal there. We'll stay here with 16 on the shot clock for Jamaica to play with. No, they say last touch by Mexico. So Jamaica will get an opportunity for 2 for 1. Johnson was hit there, no call. Good block there by he was 1 of 2 from the line the last time he was here. This time makes the front end of 2. Airball to second. And it will be Mexico basketball with the shot clock turned off. Lopez looking. Now probing. Lopez, the floater, off the glass and in. And he claps it up as he heads to the bench with his team. They got plenty to cheer about after a terrific first half for the host nation. 58-29 is your score at halftime. Mexico with a 34-point second quarter to blow this one wide open. You see the shooting percentages there on your screen. 6 threes for Mexico. They're feeling it from long range. Rebounding battles starting to get closer after Mexico was dominating that, but the assist totals way in the favor of Mexico. The great ball movement from them. Camacho leading the way for Mexico, and Johnson having a terrific night for Jamaica. 18 big points. But he does need some help to see if his team can get back in this game. It's halftime. We still have 20 minutes left of basketball. We'll leave you with the highlights and be back with the second half of this game. Jamaica down 58-29 to the host nation. Back we are here in Mexicali, Mexico for the 2021 FIBA Centrobasket U17 Championship. Getting set for the second half between Jamaica versus the host nation, Mexico. Mexico in front 58-29 with 20 minutes left to play here in the game. Carlin Gay on the call. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Mexico in the home white, Jamaica in the road green, and we start with a layup and a steal by Cordova. He now has 6 points and counting. Another steal, a turnover there. Johnson, who has the ball for Jamaica, number 2 in green, just turned it over. Leading the way for Jamaica with 18 points. On the other side, pretty balanced scoring for Mexico. But Camacho has 12 points for them. Two of 7 from three-point range. Mexico with 6 threes in the game thus far. Doing a good job of shooting the long ball when they get the open look there. They have 16 steals in the game, does Mexico. Turnover is obviously a problem for Jamaica so far in this game. They have 23 turnovers, something they could clean up not only tonight, but going forward here in Group B. We already saw 3 games here on game day 1. Costa Rica defeating Aruba 93-41 in Group A action. And the second game in Group A action saw Puerto Rico defeating Panama 85-70. Puerto Rico and Costa Rica will play each other tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. local time in Mexicali. The first game in Group B saw the Dominican Republic beat El Salvador 114-58. Right now, they sit alone at top of the Group B standings. El Salvador will take on Jamaica tomorrow at 5:30 local time. And Mexico will take on the Dominican in what will be likely the game of the group to see who might take home first place. That game gets kicked off at 8:30 local time in Mexicali. Tyrese Williams there drawing the foul. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws here. Hernandez picking up the foul for Mexico. First free throw no good for Williams. Williams going 0 for 2 from the line that time. Nice feed. A gorgeous feed there by Valdez, finding Hernandez for the layup. Give Hernandez 4 points. A turnover. Hernandez now returns the favor to Valdez, and he throws it down. Well, those two connect. And right now, it's getting out of hand as Valdez with the gorgeous Euro step and layup and finish. A 12-2 run to start the third quarter for Mexico as they are pouring it on. Valdez. That's stolen. McDonald in the open floor. Wanted to throw it down, but he'll lay it up instead. points. That ball last touch, they say, by Jamaica. We'll stay here with 5 to shoot. Check that. 12 to shoot for Mexico. Acosta in the game for Jamaica. And an easy layup there by Valdez. Here's Acosta trying to break the pressure from Mexico. Valdez comes away with a steal. In the open floor, another throwdown. Campo Castro throwing that one down that time. McDonald threw it at the feet of his teammate, Williams. Bodies go crashing into the signage. You see the hustle there by Williams trying to keep that thing alive. Good to see from Williams as his team down big, but still with supreme effort trying to get possession for Jamaica. That leads to a timeout. 74-33 your score. Mexico in front with 6:36 to play in the third quarter. Coach Poser taking a little bit longer in the timeout huddle. His team down 74-33. 6:36 remaining in the third quarter. It'll be Mexico basketball. And they'll inbound going from right to left on your screen. Great cut by Hernandez, but the shot wasn't there. Johnson will push the other way. And a foul is called as he was driving with a purpose that time. $20 on the shot clock for Johnson to inbound here. Foul is on Guerrero Galindo. Williams shuffled his feet before he took the shot. Travel was called, and we'll go the other way, Mexico basketball. Valdez. He's had a nice little third quarter. A bunch of highlights. That's a gorgeous pass. A little scoop pass inside. And Hernandez with the easy layup. Give him 6 points and counting. Acosta let that squirt out of his hands and we'll go the other way. The big man handling the rock here. Valdez initiating the offense. Ball was poked out of his hands. Travers showing that pace that he has. DaCosta was rejected by Hernandez. That's Lopez ahead of everybody. Oh, what a block by Travers. Love to see the effort from Jamaica. Down big, but they're still getting back on defense and making plays. Travers with the great rejection that time. Down for Ocampo Castro. Hernandez gets on the deck. Jump ball called. Hernandez didn't like the fact that I believe it was Mills who walked over him. Wanted the official to say something, but it's a basketball game. We'll continue playing. Jamaica basketball after the jump ball. 14 on the shot clock for them to work with. Here's DaCosta. Tough layup attempt. Can't get it to go. A 2-on-0 for Jamaica in front. And a layup is there by Martinez. He tried to throw it down, hit the front of the rim, and rolled in. He was lucky it rolled in. I'm sure his teammates and head coach Moreno would not want to see a dunk attempt go awry when you're up this big. Maybe trying to do a little too much and add some mustard to the hot dog. But the ball went in the net. That's all that matters at the end of the day. 80-33, Mexico up big. We're going to have an over and back here as Travers stepped on the line trying to keep the ball on this side of the floor. You can see the frustration on his face. It's been that kind of night for Jamaica. Jordan James checked back into the game, number 34 in green. Dane Calher also back into the game for Jamaica, 32 in green. Three on the way, no good. Shot clock was expiring there. And Clark comes down with the rebound. Travers trying to keep the handle. In the lane, can't get it to go. Lopez. Good feed to a wide open Martinez. And the rebound is cleaned up by Daza. And it's 82-33. McDonald, step back. No. Rebound vacuumed in by Camacho. Here's Camacho. Thought about the three. Good feed underneath. And Daza with back-to-back buckets there. Camacho with an easy layup off the turnover. And he has 14 points, leading to a timeout for Jamaica. 86-33 your score. Mexico in front with 3:16 to play here in the third quarter. to Mexico. 86-33 your score. 3:11 left to play in the third period. Want to shout out to everyone watching wherever you are, however you're doing so. Check in on the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Foul was called there on Villarreal. That will send Clark to the line. Clark knocks down the first of 2 free throws. That's his first point tonight. Has 2 rebounds and 1 assist to go with it. Clark 2 for 2. Jamaica in his zone now. Camacho will drive baseline. The floater is there. Santiago Camacho with 16 points. Here's Johnson, drove into traffic. Claire. They're battling. Johnson finally gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. Well, they were clearly challenged in that timeout by Coach Poyser to show a little bit more heart than they were showing prior to the timeout. And they've been able to respond here with some effort. As Johnson hits the first free throw. Give him 2 for 2. .38-37 your score. Johnson got tripped, and he'll go back to the foul line. Well, Julian Solis hit 25 points for Costa Rica earlier today. That is the high point, man, of the tournament thus far. Might get eclipsed in this game by Johnson. As London Johnson working on a 20-point night. Make it 21 after that free throw make. And he still has the end of this third period and all of the fourth quarter to set the high mark here for the tournament. So something for Jamaica to take some momentum with them towards the next game. It's Johnson's great play. Lopez with the steal and layup. There's Johnson looking at a trap, looking for help now. And stepping out of bounds is Tristan McDonald. So Tristan McDonald getting some minutes here in the third quarter. Great opportunity for him to get on the floor, get some experience. Daza had that slip out of his hands. We'll go the other way, Jamaica basketball. Clark. Here's Tristan McDonald. Using the crossover. Johnson pulling up. Got it. Kid could score. 24 and counting. 1 bucket away from hitting the high mark of the tournament so far. And he could get it on this layup. Johnson all alone. 26 big points for Johnson. That is the high mark of the tournament so far, and he has a whole quarter left to play. Start taking. Multiple opportunities there for Mexico to convert. They could not, and Clark finally puts an end to that and draws a foul. Lopez, the culprit there. Villarreal was right on the doorstep and had 3 shots at getting a bucket and could not get it to go. I'm actually going to call... Thought they were going to call a jump ball on that, but it was clearly a foul situation. It should be Jamaica basketball. That Johnson layup is not going to count. The foul was before the shot. But it will send Johnson back to the line for 2 more free throws. He could add to his point total. He's at 26 right now. What a night for London Johnson. 28 points, 5 rebounds. He's 7 of 11 from the field. His team down big, but he's putting on a great individual performance. Ball squirts out of bounds with 15.9 to shoot. 11, check that, 15.9 on the game clock. 11 seconds for Mexico to shoot. Deep 3, knocked down. So Keith showing the range once again. Johnson Euro stepping his way to the basket. The foul was before the horn, so Johnson will go to the line for 2 more shots. He could get to 30 here in the third quarter. What a night this young man is having. Johnson's first free throw is good. Give him 29 now. Special player having a terrific night here in Mexicali, Mexico. He has 30 and counting, folks. Mexico is up, but it is the London Johnson show. As they would say where he's from, Manabadman. London Johnson carrying the load for Jamaica. They're down big. 93-47 your score. Mexico in front. There you see the shooting percentages for both teams. The assist number, huge for Mexico. The ball movement has been great all night long. 29 big assists. And there you see the top scorers. Camacho with 16 for Mexico. On the other side, it is Johnson leading the way. 30 points, 5 rebounds. 7-11 from the field. There's some of the highlights from the first 3 quarters. A reminder, we have more Centrobasket U17 Championship action 2021 happening over the next couple of days. Lock in and enjoy some basketball with us, folks. Already today, we saw Group A action. Costa Rica defeating Aruba 93-41. Puerto Rico defeating Panama 85-70. And game day 2. It starts with Costa Rica and Puerto Rico at 11:30 a.m. local time here in Mexicali, Mexico. And then it moves to Panama and Aruba. That happens at 2:30 local time. Jamaica will take on El Salvador. Both those teams will be looking for their first win. And the main event, we'll see Dominican Republic taking on the host Mexico. That game will tip at 8:30 local time in Mexicali. So as we get set for the final quarter here, 10 minutes to play. See how Jamaica closes out this game. And let's see if Johnson could add to his already tournament high of 30 points. On the other side, will Mexico get complacent and take their foot off the gas pedal? They know they have a date tomorrow with the Dominican Republic, who looked great in their win against El Salvador. Here's Camacho. Jamaica in a zone. That three on the way from Martinez is way off, and it goes out of bounds. Here's the man of the hour. 30 big points and counting for number 2 in green, London Johnson. Turnover there as Tristan McDonald could not hold on to the ball. McDonald getting some minutes here in the fourth. Camacho, they go down low. Camacho galloping in the lane. Floater, can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. A sloppy start here to this fourth and final period in the game. Both coaches would love to see their team really close out this game with some sort of rhythm, momentum, as they have 2 more games to play in the group stage. And then hopefully move on to the knockout stage. A reminder that the gold medal winner, silver, and bronze medal winners will move on to the U18 America's Championship in 2022. That will be played in June. There's not a host for that event yet, but that will be announced in the coming months. The first step to get there for these 8 teams that are playing here in Mexico is to punch their ticket by standing on the podium at the end of this championship. Shot clock violation there. Didn't look like Jamaica understood that the clock was ticking down on them. So that leads to a turnover. Camacho for 3. No good. This time he'll drive inside, and he was stripped by Johnson, but they call a foul. It's the first team foul for Jamaica here. Mills checking into the game for Jamaica, as is Marcus McDonald. 3 from the corner, no good there. Here's Johnson. He'll pull up for 2. No good. A rare miss from the field for Johnson. Picks up a steal. He read that well. Now driving down the lane. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Johnson playing 26 minutes and count. Doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. What a performance for London Johnson with 32 points, tournament high and counting. Still 7:40 to play in the game for him to add to that total. Really getting his name on the map here on the world stage. A throwdown inside. That was Valdez driving baseline and firing one home. McDonald, tough move. He's shown flashes that he can find buckets. Just hasn't been able to put it together consistently tonight. But he has 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field. Seems to be growing with confidence every possession. Jamaica turns it over on the inbound there with 7 minutes to play. Coach Poyser did not want to give the ball up that time. Couldn't believe that the refs didn't call a foul before. So we'll get a timeout on the floor with 7 minutes to play. 95-51. Mexico in front as we take a look at some of the highlights there. Again, a shout out to both fans from Mexico, fans that are rooting for Jamaica wherever you are in the world. Saw a lot of Canadians or people living in Canada in the chat, shouting out where they're from. A lot of people in the United States supporting Mexico, shouting out where they're from. It's been a fun day of basketball in Mexicali. These two teams will play tomorrow. Of course, Mexico will play the Dominican Republic. Jamaica will have an opportunity to get their first win here against El Salvador. That game tips off at 5:30 local time in Mexicali. timeout on the floor allows us to take a look at some of these great highlights. Camacho's had a great game. It's really been a balanced effort for Mexico. Got out to an early lead. They haven't looked back. So Key has come off the bench and knocked down a handful of threes. He's played really well. It's a tough layup there by Johnson. A big time dunk by Valdez. Step back. It's a big time move. Hours spent working in the gym, getting a little better by day. Just take a look at some of these highlights. You see the gorgeous passing from Mexico, but you also understand Jamaica's had some moments too. They just haven't been able to put together a long stretch. Probably their best stretch of the game came at the end of the first quarter, where they were able to dig back into the game, make it a 9-point game before the turn of the quarter. They left that quarter down 24-15, and they really got blown wide open in the second period. Mexico really clamped down defensively, started moving the ball very well, stopped turning it over, and they were able to score 34 points in that second quarter. Back to live action, and a turnover for Mexico. And Mills was coming down the lane with bad intentions. He got fouled. And he'll go to the line. Shot hits the back iron. Mills still looking for his first point of the night. Missed both free throws. One too many passes there from Mexico, and another turnover. McDonald tried to squeeze it ahead. That one was last touched by Mexico. Will stay here with 17 on the shot clock for Jamaica to work with. Johnson will be the inbound man as subs come in for Jamaica. Here's Williams. Williams spinning. Goes glass. Can't get it to go. That pass hit off the face of Hernandez. Mexico lucky to keep it. Hernandez this time catches and finishes. McDonald. McDonald looking to cross over. He stepped out of bounds. It's always tough to make moves in that deep corner on the court. Not much real estate there for him to rock his defender to sleep, which he was trying to do. He stepped on the baseline and turned it over with 6:06 to play in the game. Jordan James back into the game, 34 in green and gold for Jamaica. That's a three knocked down, so key. knocking down a corner triple, and they hit the century mark. 100-51, Mexico in front. McDonald gave it up. Soki. And an easy layup. Oh, missed. Soki with the offensive rebound. Well, he could tee up a three, and he does. Soki, no. Rebound, Johnson. And he got fouled over the back. Mexico one foul away from being in the penalty. 5:30 remaining in the game. Johnson beats the double team. The ball poked away, but he got it back and finishes. 34 points for London Johnson. It was a tough move inside by Jorge Dominguez. He'll go to the line for two. Presented himself well there on the post and went for the up and under, and he was hacked. Mills. One of two from the line for Jorge Dominguez. McDonald for three. Indeed. Marcus McDonald teeing up a three and knocks it down. Between he and Johnson, a lot of the scoring have come from the two of them. When they take on El Salvador, that's going to be a tandem that El Salvador will have to deal with. As Dominguez with the layup there. Johnson. Spinning baseline. McDonald from the foul line. Two in a row for him. You got to like his game. He has a bounce and swagger to him that he brings to the table. He can score when he has the opportunity. Believe they're going to call a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul on DaCosta. So it'll be Mexico ball with 14 on the shot clock. Tough layup. Lopez hanging in the air and was able to kiss it off the glass with his left hand. Johnson again from three. 37 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Another rebound and an outlet. Here's Johnson to the rim. Can't get the layup to go. Good pressure defense there by Mexico. They're up huge and still providing a little bit of pressure. That shot didn't fall, but it will send Ocampo Castro to the line for 2 free throws. He has 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Shooting efficiently from the floor, 5 of 7 from the field. Well, the matchups tomorrow are shaping up to be nice ones. In Group B, Jamaica and El Salvador both losing big to Mexico and the Dominican. They'd love to get one victory here at Centrobasket to make sure that they can leave on a high note. They'll probably be looking at each other for that victory. Jamaica showed some signs here that they do have a breakout tournament player in London Johnson. El Salvador does have the ability to knock down threes. And then the second matchup, the Dominican Republic, a really strong defensive team. They like to press you full court as soon as the game starts. But Mexico will have the home court advantage. And as you can see from this performance, they are ready for all comers. Another foul, and we'll see Hernandez toe the line with 3:01 remaining in the game. Travers subs into the game, replacing DaCosta. And Hernandez misses the first. Second one was pure for Leandro Hernandez. McDonald left it short. Playing a lot of minutes did McDonald. Second on the team in minutes, only behind Johnson. Johnson over 31 minutes at this time. McDonald close to 26 minutes. As Lopez cashes in from the foul line. Travers on the drive, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Travers is 1 of 10 from the field tonight. You'd have to hope that he's going to shoot better throughout the tournament. Missed that one badly. Can put this game behind him, however, and get ready to go tomorrow against El Salvador. James with the rebound. Did a good job to keep his pivot foot down, then he traveled. Initially, when he caught the rebound, he did a great job of keeping that pivot foot planted. And then when he went to make his move, got bumped, couldn't take the contact, and ended up walking. 2 minutes to play in the game. Be the first victory for Mexico here in the tournament as they look to defend their gold medal. They won it the last time we had this tournament in 2019. A foul there by James. Mexico won their first goal in Puerto Rico, beating Puerto Rico 65-60 in the final in 2019. They would love to do that again this year, regardless of who they see in the final, but they would love to win a gold, especially at home. They do have the talent to do it. Very talented team here at Centrobasket. Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, they have their eyes on gold too. So Galindo was fouled from 3. Knocked down the first 2 free throws. Trying to make it 3 for 3. And he does. Johnson has 37 points. He'll look to make it 39 on the step back. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Lopez. And he's fouled in the backcourt with 1:27 to play in the game. That was Johnson who will pick up the foul. And Lopez will walk to the other side to take free throws. First free throw falls. Second one does not go. McDonald picked it up. Here's Johnson. Good feed to Travers, and he lays it up and in. A poor shooting night, but he gets one to go there late. And while Jamaica was celebrating, Guerrero with the layup on the other end. Here's McDonald for three. 40-point night. Give that boy some ackee and saltfish. He deserves it. A 40-point night for London Johnson. Ball goes out of bounds as we have 54 seconds left to play in the game. Here's Johnson already with 40. Can he add to it? McDonald. Corner three, no good. They say the ball was last touch by Jamaica. Will stay here with 27 seconds left to play. 13 on the shot clock. Lopez, the no look, and he'll take a three. No good. Lands in McDonald's hands. Unselfish, gives it up to, as McDonald tried to throw it down. It was Johnson, rather, who got the rebound. McDonald's first free throw doesn't go. He had a decent game, something to be proud of. 15 points and counting. Was 6 of 13 from the field. And Mexico will just dribble this out. A great win for Mexico, but all the headlines will read a fantastic game from London Johnson. Put on an individual performance for the ages. 40 points at tournament high. Mexico victorious. London Johnson may have won the battle, but Mexico won the war in this one. 117-67, the final score on match day one, the final game here. There you see the shooting percentages for both these teams. Mexico will move on and now play the Dominican Republic tomorrow. Congratulations to them as they look to stand on the podium. Jamaica, on the other hand, will play El Salvador, looking for a win here at Centrobasket 2021. We'll leave you with some of the highlights and remind you we'll be back tomorrow on match day 2. handful of great games, starting with Puerto Rico and Costa Rica, Panama and Aruba, Jamaica, El Salvador, which starts at 5:30 local time. Mexico and Dominican Republic will tip off at 8:30 local time. We hope you enjoyed the games today, all 4 of them, and we hope to see you back tomorrow. Have a good night, wherever you may be, as we sign off from Mexicali, Mexico, and the 2021 FIBA Centro U17 championship. Enjoy your night, folks.